Hi, this is Pastor David from the First Presbyterian Church in Newton with a very brief tutorial on how to get onto a Zoom meeting, since so many of our church meetings are on this platform. This tutorial is for folks with a laptop with a built-in camera, or for a desktop with a camera, or for folks with an iPhone or another phone. This is not necessarily for folks with a Chromebook or another tablet. You'll have to get a Zoom app downloaded in order to make it more easy for you to get into a meeting using those kinds of machines. But I'm going to turn the camera around now to face my computer. And there it is. So starting off, going on to into your email, you'll get an email. In this case, I sent one to myself. It says me, and there's the Zoom meeting. So I'm going to click on that. It gets me to the invitation. In this case, it was an invitation for a finance and facilities meeting. You can ignore all this other stuff. Just go and look for the thing that says join Zoom meeting. And I'm going to click on that once. It immediately gets me to the Zoom platform, asks the question, open Zoom. I'm going to say yes. Click on once, open Zoom. Then it's going to say it's launching. And oops, there was a picture for a minute of our wonder dog Greta. Now it asks, do you want to join the computer with computer audio? I'm going to say yes. And there I am. And it tells me I'm using my computer audio. And as you see the picture, you'll see also how I'm recording this, but that's no big deal. Now, looking at the bottom here, you'll see a couple things. You'll see a microphone and a little bit of green stuff that's going up and down. Oops, and oh, by the way, if you don't move your mouse for a little bit, it disappears just like it did. But just move your mouse and it comes right back. So there's the mute option. So if I click on that, you'll see a red line goes through it, and it tells me I'm muted until I click on it again, and then I'm no longer muted. Here for video, if I don't want people to see my video, I'll just click on it, and Greta the Wonder Dog appears again. I can still see other people's pictures, but they cannot see mine until I go back once again and click on that, and then it comes back. Now let's see, there are a couple other things down here. There's a chat. If I click on chat, you'll see over here, there's a Zoom group chat. And down below, it says to everyone, and then I could type a message. In this case, I'm going to just type hi and hit return. And then it shows up from me to everybody, hi. It's useful for sending notes to folks or to comment on something when you don't want necessarily to speak. And it's very useful that way. Now, going back down here, if I wanted to record the meeting, I could, and so could you. Now, there's a thing called notifications. Let me get closer. There it is. Or reactions. I'm sorry, reactions. Come back. There we are. I click on that. Two options, clapping hands or a thumbs up. They don't want any negative. No, anyway. So if I click on the clap, a clap shows up in the corner here. It'll stay there for a few seconds and then disappear. And disappear. And there we go. Same thing with the thumbs up. Now, up here, there's a thing that says enter full screen. If I click on that, all of a sudden the chat room went away and my picture was in the full screen, as you would expect. If I move my mouse around and go back up there, it says exit. Exit full screen, so click that and I'm back where I was. Now, when there are more people on the meeting, you also have an option, and it shows up here next to this. It shows speaker view or what's called gallery view. Speaker view means that whoever is speaking, their picture all of a sudden becomes bigger than the rest, and all the other pictures are across the top of the screen or down the side. If I click on that to go to gallery view is like the Brady Bunch, where you see all the panes with all the people's pictures in it on the screen. So what else needs to be said? Oh, how do we leave the meeting? Well, it's quite simple. Down bottom here on the corner, it says end meeting. And I'm the host to the meeting, so for end meeting, when I click on that, it says, do I want to end the meeting for everybody? Or simply leave the meeting myself and the meeting still runs? So if I click leave the meeting myself, no big deal. And what you'll see down here, it says the option would probably be leave meeting, since you're not the host, and that means you don't have the ability to end it for everybody. So all you do is just click on that. In this case, I'll click up here to say end meeting for all, and then it disappears. And I can go to the X here, get rid of that. And if I want to go back to my email or whatever else I was doing, I'll just do it and it takes me right back where I was. So again, to recap, you're going to, if you're on your computer, you get the email for the invitation and you're going to click on the join Zoom meeting, all that blue lettering, and then follow the directions I just gave you. Now, if however you're on a phone, well then click down here, you'll see there's some options, one tap mobile, I don't usually use that, but to dial in by your location, you'll see lots of different locations. You want to pick New York and phone that number in, and when the probably a computer responding to you, they will ask you to enter your meeting ID, 822-969-786, and then use the pound or hash sign to follow that. Then they may ask you for a password, in which case you just punch in that amount, those numbers I should say, and hit pound, and then it gets you into the meeting. As far as using your controls, if you're on the phone, if you hit *6, that's how you mute yourself, or *6 to unmute yourself. You won't be able to see the other participants, but you will be able to hear them and to be heard by them. So I hope this is helpful, and if you have any questions, please be in touch. My email address is youngdavid175@gmail.com, or you can call me. And yes, there's my information right down there. Take care and be well. God bless you. Bye.